a video game playing it while he is going crazy. SkullKlown sees the outside world as a place that anything can happen. When he reviewed something of the land happened and the people died. Even some turned into headless zombies. Wait, walking zombies? Or head-walking zombies? Head-walking zombies. Damn it, knock. Leave me alone. Knock, knock. We will break this door down if you don't review. Knock, knock. What did I do wrong? What more do you want? Later on. Hello, YouTube fans. This is TheSkullKlown, here to review Turbo Kid. This movie is so good. Let's get started. So the movie starts... Shit. Ha 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 ha. TheSkullKlown, have you ever tasted for human water? Because I fucking have. Ha 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 ha. Good thing you're 75% water. I'm very thirsty. What? What? Why am I wearing my old YouTube t-shirt? Hello, CHUCKY'S. Water? Who is that? Who? Review Turbo Kid for me, and I'll tell you who I'm drinking. You're mad. Mad! Do it! Okay, fuckface.
Hello, YouTube fans. This is TheSkullKlown.
Hello, YouTube fans. This is TheSkullKlown. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe here to review Turbo Kid. Now, this movie is like, if you ever watch Scott Pilgrim vs. the World and you watch Kick-Ass, it's like they had a baby and it became Turbo Kid. I'm dead serious. It became Turbo Kid. And this movie, let's just get started. So it opens with a kid just messing around with junk, and that literally is his name, The Kid. I thought they were going to say his name or something in the movie. I thought his name was Matt or something when I first watched it. Then I rewatched it, and it was just, they didn't say his name. It just, even in IMDb and Rotten Tomatoes, they named him The Kid, and that was it. So The Kid looks around trash and everything and goes to, basically the world is apocalyptic and there's barely any water. So obviously that's kind of, we need water, so obviously that's kind of crucial. Well, kind of, yeah, you need water. But there was another way. There is a way to get water, and he does get it, obviously. But the water is the main source, but there's other things that are about it too. It's like Mad Max almost. Like the apocalyptic world is almost like Mad Max. Crazy, how fucking bizarre, and then the animals are fucking, have you seen the rats? The rat are mutated, fucking hairless, fucking disgusting animals. And then fucking kid hits him and it scratches him, and it's like, fuck, he scratched me. And then he goes to a guy that's named, let me check my notes here. Nope, is this it? Actually, yes. Let's see, my notes. Bagu? I hope I'm saying his name right. But anyways, Bagu is Bagu. And I hope I'm pronouncing his name right again. But that guy, okay, the kid meets him, and then obviously he gives him a comic book of Turbo Rider. And Turbo Rider, the kid is a big fan of Turbo Rider. And it really just shows that, you know, where he gets his inspiration from. And all of this shit happened. He kills a rat so he could trade in for water. It's not enough. So, okay, he gets stuff out of his pocket and gives it to the guy. Even that's still not enough. So it's like, alright, fuck. And he's like, you know what? Here's the water, but the water's all fucked up, disgusting, has dirt in it, and even the kid is like, damn, it's worse than before. He's like, you can drink that, or you can drink it from the floor. And he's like, ugh, fuck no. No, I won't drink it from the floor either, fuck that. So he throws in the comic book and he reads it, and then all of a sudden, boom! There's this girl right next to him, where he's on the swings reading Turbo Rider. And this girl is so fucking hilarious. So fucking cool. Her name is Apple, by the way. And that is a good name for this character. And she is adorable through this whole movie. And she's a robot. She's a robot. And her and Kid have a great chemistry. Obviously, at first, Kid is like, who are you? And it's like, oh, we'd be great friends. And in the beginning of the movie, it's like, oh, you want to be friends and everything? Hold on, let me just do one thing. Talks to her fucking dead body saying, I have a new friend now. Bye. And Kid is like, and fucking runs to his house. But by the way, Apple puts like a bracelet on him and to knows where he is at all times. Which is actually clever and kind of really kind of stalkerish. But anyways, she's adorable, and I like it. She reminds me of a lot of Lola Bunny from the Looney Tunes show. The way she doesn't act like Lola Bunny, but you can tell, like, in a sense that she can go like that at any moment, you know. So I actually like that. I like her character very much, and the actress played her really well, and she's just gorgeous. Beyond belief, in my opinion. And then there's this guy named freaking. What's his name? Zool? No, not Zool. Zod? Zod. Yeah, because it's Zod. I have to look at my notes again. You see? You see what happens when I don't write notes? It's Zeus. Thank you. Zeus. Most people might be like, it's Zeus, you dumbass. You have to look at your notes. But Zeus is actually a really good villain. I'm not going to spoil it too much, but the stuff that I am going to say, just be careful, there are spoilers. But Zeus is basically is chopping off people's arms and legs because obviously he has one of the main characters' brothers, Fred. He has Fred's brother, and in the beginning of the movie, you barely even know the brother, but still, you feel for him because Fred is trying to look for his brother, and then fucking Zeus fucking chops him up, and then uses him for water. That's dark. That is very dark. Very dark and very scientific, to be honest. That's actually really good. I like that. That was nice of the movie to do that, to be honest. I actually like that. But yeah, Zeus is just killing people for water. For clean water, not fucking disgusting water. Clean water, fresh water. From our bodies. From our bodies. If that's not one of the greatest villains ever, I don't know what is. I don't know what is. And again, continuing on that. Oh, by the way, duct tape. When they're making weapons and everything, it helps with everything. Remember that, duct tape. It helps with everything. Buy weapons now. And it's just Zeus is so freaking cool. And Skeleton is a badass. I can't see Skeleton without Zeus. You know, I can't see Zeus without Skeleton. They're a good matching pair, and they're really good, and they work off really well as both actors. Really awesome. And then this is guy that chases this is guy that's chasing Kid and Appa around. And obviously Appa does get kidnapped, but eventually Kid saves her and fights off, and then obviously Zeus is like, get that kid, you know. But in the beginning, this is guy that has like a fucking samurai hat and has a fucking gas mask, and I'm like, this guy looks like the fucking, I'm gonna call him the Shy Ninja, because he looks badass, I'm telling you. I mean, he got taken out pretty fast, fucking zoom. I'm like, shit, holy crap. But that's until later on when Kid finds Turbo Rider dead. Turbo Rider's real. He is real. And Kid found him dead in his ship and put on his clothes, but had his own helmet on, which I like his helmet. I like his helmet better than Turbo Rider's head. I like Turbo Kid's hat way better. And then, yeah, I'm going to name him Turbo Kid now just because I already put on the suit and everything. And he looks really good. Why isn't there a video game of this? I'm sorry, is that just me? There should be a video game of Turbo Kid. I'll swear, I will get that petition signed. I will get that petition signed. where is the Turbo Kid video game? I would love to have one. And I would love to see it. I don't care if it looks like 16-bit or 8-bit or graphics from this day. I want a Turbo Kid video game. Come on, guys. There needs to be something like that out there. Please, a Turbo Kid video game. Now. I start fucking putting money on it too. $100. There you go. Start putting money on that shit. Because I would love to see a Turbo Kid video game. The way it just, so many things you can do with that. But that's just me. Imagine the open world space and everything. Oh, God! Oh, just thinking about it, it's just awesome. And the Shy Guy, well, obviously the Shy Ninja, that's what I'm going to call him. He literally just, he's a good character from what he is. And they are having bikes. I'm sorry, when I first saw them having bikes, I kind of giggled. I laughed a little bit. But you know what? It was so good, and I give it a pass, obviously, because it's apocalyptic, there's no cars or anything, just use bikes. This movie is smart. This movie is smart. So, I like that. I really, really do. It's funny at first, but you know the situation that's happening, and you really don't mind it. You just along for the fucking ride. So, there you go. And Turbo Kid, obviously, he's like Mega Man. I forgot to mention that. Turbo Kid is like Mega Man. He has a fucking handgun. That is fucking awesome. I mean, even though the handgun looks like the Power Glove. It's so bad. But anyways, we also have Fred. I haven't mentioned Fred. Fred, which is Frederick, what they call him in the movie, but I'm calling him Fred for short. Fred is a fucking badass. He is like Gunman Claves. I think that's how you pronounce it. Gunman Clave. I hope I pronounced that right. By the way, I had to review that movie. Wait, movie? It's not a movie. It's a video game for the 2DS. Great. I had to review that one day. And part 2. Haven't beat part 2. But obviously because I'm beating it on hard level. But fucking Fred looks badass. Fred looks like he is just a badass. And then at the end of the movie he has a robotic arm. When I saw that robotic arm, I'm just like thinking of fucking Scott Pilgrim, that fucking chick that I could just see that. But obviously he doesn't. He just punches. And he has a fight with Skeleton, which is actually a pretty nice fight. And it's weird because bodies are throwing everywhere. They're all fucking throwing all over the place. And then it's like a body's cut off, and then it goes to another body, and then another body, and then it's like stacking up points of bodies on top of dead bodies on top of dead bodies. And it's like Kid is looking at them, and he's like, "Pah!" And I'm like, 20 points! I swear this could be an arcade game, or just a game in general. So, I don't know, I had really, really fun with this movie. The cast is brilliant. The acting is, I like the acting. The acting, could it be better? Yeah, but it's not the worst acting I ever fucking, it's not The Room. It's not the Ghostbusters 2016. And I mean that briefly. And it's just all around a really, really fun movie. And it's Popcon entertainment fun. And it's just entertainment all around because good characters and good environments that's in the movie and good, you just feel like in the movie, you feel like you're lost. But at the same time, you're not. Like you're with people, but then you're not. That's how I felt when I watched that movie. It's like, yeah, I'm with friends. But at the same time, I could be alone at any moment. I love that. I love that feeling. I love that feeling of that movie. But yeah, I'm not going to spoil it way too much. I just want to say one little thing. That Apple, why she had to go. No, seriously, why Apple had to go. She could have just, you know, her head got chopped off. And she got shot. And she was alright. You changed her body. Literally put her head in another robot's body. And she was just fine. And then all of a sudden, come on, movie! I want to see Turbo Kid and Apple get together. I guess the movie was like, yeah, they can get together, but since we want them to get together, how about no? And how much you want to bet? How much you want to bet? This movie would have been on the big screen, but they probably would have changed the ending of Turbo Kid and having Apple together. How much you want to bet? If they actually show this movie on the big screen. I can actually see Hollywood saying that. Have a good ending. they kind of did have a good ending. I mean, it's sad that Apple died, yeah, but all around, are you really that upset? It's still a good movie, and she's still a good character. And then at the end, you feel the emotion of everything of this character. And then when and then at the end, with Turbo Kid and Fred together, and then just like that, and then leaving. And then looking up in the stars, and then you see a star right there, bing, you know, shining. That's how you know it's Apple. And it ends, and that's a good movie. That's a movie to end right there. And I never met no one that's hated this movie. People praise this movie like a motherfucker, and rightfully so. It gets praised like Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, rightfully so, because this movie does pay reference to video games, but it doesn't also pay reference to video games. It pays reference to other movies. But that does not mean it doesn't do things on its own. It does. It's a memorable cast, a memorable story, and a very memorable world. And I would love to be back in this world. I wish there was, a Turbo Kid 2 movie. But if there's not, I'm not going to lose sleep over it. We have this great, awesome movie that should be freaking watched everywhere. And I'm like saying that this movie should be watched 24/7 because this movie is so good. And it should be freaking analyzed. That's how I think it is. It's almost like The Big Lebowski. It's like it's so good. You don't know what it is, but you need to analyze it and make books about it just because it's so goddamn good. It's so good. Oh, so good. Oh God, so good. But damn, that's really it. About Turbo Kid, I really enjoyed it. Really, highly recommend watching this movie, guys. If you do not watch Turbo Kid, I don't know, you're not a human being. I'm sorry, you're not a human being. Because that movie is going to make you feel the feels. Yeah, it's going to make you feel the feels. And it's going to make you feel nostalgic. And it's going to make you feel like smart as fuck, to be honest. And the villain, again, the villain and the hero are connected very well. And it's not like, oh, you made me and I made you. It's not like that. It's totally different. And I like that. It's a new take of a villain and hero. That's something that we really never actually got before. Now, I'm not saying that this aspect that we saw of hero and villain in the Turbo Kid, yes, we've seen some of it before, but we didn't see it like this, in my opinion. Now, most people might be like, maybe not, because I've kind of seen that villain and hero aspect before. If you have, cool. Me, I haven't seen that. Maybe I have, but I probably haven't seen it in like a small screen or just a movie. I probably have seen it like in cartoons or something like that. But I've never seen it in live action before with that villain and hero aspect of the backstory. I'm sure there is tons of it, but me thinking of a live action movie of it being like that, I can't really think of it from the top of my head, but this movie. So that's really it. I, again, highly recommend this movie. How many times I have to say that? And what do I rate this movie? 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. I could say 10 out of 10 if I wanted to. But I'm just going to say 9 out of 10 just because it just deserves that number. It does. It deserves to get 9 out of 10. I recommend it. I fucking highly do recommend. And should you watch it? Buy that shit on fucking DVD or Blu-ray, guys. It is worth buying. You won't regret it. Just like I didn't regret it. And no, I don't have the DVD. I wish I did. I had to find that. I have to look for it. I have to look for it from bottom to top. Because I know it won't be Netflix for long. It won't be there for long. Why it won't be there for long? But anyways, I know why. But anyways, that's really it. That's my review of Turbo Kid. Whew. Wow. That is a really good movie. You know what? I just might watch it again after this. Yeah, because why not? Alright, tell me right now who you drank. You. How's that even possible? I'm still alive, and plus, I'm not even missing any fingers or even pieces of my body. So tell me the fucking truth. You're right. It isn't you. It's the people of Holyoke. That's Disney evil. Are you serious? told you to leave me alone. And I told you to leave everyone else alone. I'm glad that's over. But the people, I want to be alone. I just don't want to be alone anymore.
CHUCKY'S, this is the police. Open the door and this can be a nice and quiet drink.
Fuck that. I'm not gonna let you guys fucking come in here so you guys can fucking take over my body or fucking suck my body out to dry just for freaking water. Jesus. Come on, what more do you want? Wait a minute. Oh, so you finally open. Wait. Why do you have a knife? Ah! There we go.
Why?
Huh. So that's my next review.
TheSkullKlown signing off.